The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys!
Yeah, see, I saw this coming.
My niggerly...
Whoa!
Alright, y'all, we're back. Some more Ace Attorney. What was it? Last video we did some more investigating on the director and the producer, and they both were like, we were all in a meeting, we were all trapped in the meeting area, so we couldn't have done it. So then we went to the trial. Oh yeah, we also found some kid who said he saw the whole thing. Whoop-de-whoop. What he saw was pretty incriminating, so we weren't gonna put him on the stand. But then the officer heard everything, took him to the stand. So now he was a witness in the trial too. But what they ended up finding out in the trial is that the murder actually took place where the director and the producer had their meeting. So the trial got extended again. This is the final part of this episode, so let's just jump into it. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! I'm not gonna hold you up for your sister, man. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system. That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. Man, we need that shit here, bruh. I've heard of niggas waiting years before they get a trial, bruh. Have a trial in under 3 days? Shit, that would be amazing. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've got no time to waste. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Okay. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of this crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Nah, just kidding. It's Editor Jimmy over here. But, yeah, my mic for some reason has been randomly muting here. I don't know why. Kind of happened for like the next 5 to 7 minutes in the video, so I'm gonna just cut that portion out. Nothing crazy happened too much though. We just visited Will Powers in the detention center, and then we go to the studio gate and talk with the lady. The beginning of the conversation's kind of cut out, but I think she just talks about the director in the beginning. But yeah, so we're just gonna cut to that part of the video. Sorry for the issues, guys. Thanks.
A few moments later.
Yeah, sorry about that again, y'all. My mic for some reason keeps shorting. I don't know what's going on. I think you can mute it at the top, so I don't know if something's wrong with the mute button or something, but we'll try it again. But we're gonna have to. Shit, I don't even know what to do now. We'll just start from here. Nothing much has happened anyway. Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Because he's a freak. That's why. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh! I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal. A thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh. She's really pissed off this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Whatever you say, lady. Fuck up my recording. Okay. Is there even anything to examine? Is that all the same shit? Security guard station. The skull bag must like junk food. There's a mountain event. This is the computer and that runs the. Okay. Okay. Well, that's the same shit. I'm not even about to do all that. So let's move to outside Studio 1. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Okay. So let's move to Studio 2. Ah, here you go. You looking crazy now, lady, huh? Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Well, excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fey blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it! Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Here we go. Even anything to examine? What do you say about this? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, same shit. Same shit. Or let me go inside the trailer. See what's there. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Let's move, or is there anything? This trash can. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend this much money on those sets. Okay, same shit. The window. So gonna have this movie poster, the singing samurai. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh, yeah. Okay, same old. Okay, looks like there's nothing in here of note. So let's go to trailer? No. Then we'll move to outside of studio. No. We'll move to the main gate. Then we'll move to the employee area. October 19th, Global Studios, employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yarr! No touching! Eat! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been late. Reading is hard. Let's try it again. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue this case. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. I don't. That nigga a loser. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep. It sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Alright. My audio issues are solved. Alright. So, we talked to him. Is there anything to examine? They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Same-ish, different day. So let's back it up. Move. The dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing in here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Or he'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something! Yeah. I think evidence, rather than words, is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What am I supposed to be handing her? A steak? No. What's this? This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh, what? Neither do I, Nick. Funny that I don't either. But again, what am I? I think evidence rather than words called for here. Why they can't stop the Steel Samurai? I'm confused. Why can't they stop the Steel Samurai? I'm gonna just start handing her shit. We're not up. I'm gonna just start handing her shit because why are we throwing alleys with no warning? Yeah, I doubt it's gonna. Yeah. Does she want a scrapbook? Like I don't. Why are you? And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love to steal samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. So, let's talk about it. Could you tell us about what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Okay. Let's go talk to the old bag. Why did I lose track of thought? So let's go to the main gate. What? You're still thinking about slinking around? Or you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget about Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Alright, well, let's talk about it. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Are you mad at me? I didn't do it. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Who the fuck is Nichols? Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. Well, I think it's a little fun. I'm finding it fun. And you claim that... Yeah, and you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I got proof, bitch. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume with the sleeping pill. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? The steak, bitch. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Gotcha. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia.
Whoa, who is this lady?
She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant anyone to harm. Well, never meant harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
A photograph? Oh!
Oh, that the accident?
Damn.
And this is the original set too, okay.
Well, wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it much.
I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Okay. Yeah, this is way deeper than I thought it'd be.
Alright. Oh, let me go talk to that bitch. That producer. Let me go talk to her. See what she got to say about this.
Although I'm pretty sure she could have my head chopped off instantly. So I don't think that's the wise move, but it seems like the game is pushing me in that direction. So, here we go! Outside Studio 2. Okay, you don't want to talk? I got something for your ass. Where is it? She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Oldbag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Well, I'm gonna go in the trailer. Come on,
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? So you're saying Hammer killed the nigga on purpose? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Although she's sweating. Why is she sweating though? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But, the security lady said it was an accident. Oh? Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had that photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys!
Yeah, see, I saw this coming. My niggerly... Whoa, that's not what I meant. My instincts were tingling. I knew it. Well, look at this. Who are these goons? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! Oh, yeah. I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me, now! Finally, this nigga finally come clutch for once! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Bitch, we got you on tape trying to kill me. What? Ain't that attempted murder? Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Shit, I was too. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Oh, okay, I think he was... Let me try that again. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. There we go. I think that might be the fastest investigation I've ever done. Would you like to save your progress up to this point? Of course. Okay, let's hop into this trial. I'm not gonna lie though. Should I say this?
I don't know. She was kind of sexy when she was pressing us like that, though. No? Is that just me? Do I have problems?
Yes.
I do? Okay, let's just get into the trial. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be ready to present decisive evidence. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statements. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Get it? Edgeworth.
Boy, if you don't get...
Shit, leave me alone, guys. I'm tired. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Let's see, how you gonna lie your way out of this one? Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Wow, she's even more condescending to this nigga. That's crazy. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. You like that, wouldn't you? Day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Well, bitch, we know you're lying, because that nigga was in Studio 2. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? Van added to the court record. Okay. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. They put the body in there too. That's how they transported him over there. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see what my evidence is. Because okay, I don't have that picture. Monkey head, the samurai scrapbook, got the photo of Jack killing buddy, T-bone steak, and okay, interesting. meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Oh, wait. Don't hit your desk. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Dick-eating ass nigga. Yeah, look at you. You played yourself. It was a 15-minute break. And I'm gonna stop you right there again. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. I have to prove she didn't eat the steak. How do I do that? Okay, let me look at my shit again. What would prove that she didn't eat the steak? Sleeping pill. Found it in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills in a large room. How would I prove? I guess I have to press her more. Because I don't have any evidence that says. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp, ended at 4. No one leave during the meeting? No one. Someone did show up, though. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please, stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. This nigga cannot catch a break with his clients. Oh my god. Hold on, my audio is... There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me, and I'm pressing on that again. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. Someone who can verify this. Committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction. Wait a minute, didn't she say she went to the Studio 2 at noon? Hold on a second. That test testimony don't make sense. Well, I guess Sal would have brought it. Could be the monkey's head? They had a break at 2:30. Would it be the monkey head? It might be the monkey head. I'll table that. I'll keep that in mind. But let's see. Can't be the scrapbook. It's not the camera. It's not time for this yet. Push the sleeping pills. It might be this, but this is in the employee area, so it can't be this. And the van. Suppose. Okay, let me look at it again. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. My guess is this. Let's see. Fuck! Not at all. Shit. Aware. On the table in front of the tree. I don't. It's hard. I think she's being. What did she say? It's a contradiction. A little before noon. Meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. Ended at 4. No one left. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. So I'll take 2:30 to the 15-minute break in the meeting. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. What would contradict that? I don't have anything. What would contradict her eating steaks? How am I at the first part and I'm already stumped? Really uninterested sleeping pills and a large bone. But that is a Bros plate. That's a Will Powers plate. What would prove? What would prove that she didn't eat? I don't get this. Am I barking up? Or am I going up the wrong line of thinking? I don't know. Into the trailer. Oh, a little before me. Look at my options again. I don't have any statements. I don't have nothing to work with. It seems like it has something to do with the steak, but pressure on the cigarette. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. What would prove that she didn't eat the steak, though? I'm sorry. Did I not pick up a piece of evidence or something? What in any of this proves that she didn't eat the steak? I'm just gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot with that. I have no idea where they're going with this. I have no idea where the game is going with this. Why do I always get in these situations? Oh, that's it! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. There were no bones on those plates, huh? There weren't. Oh, okay, that's what they were going with. Okay, I didn't think. Okay, that makes sense, but it didn't make sense in my head because it was just Will Powers' plate. So I'm like, what would that? How would that prove that she didn't eat no T-bone steak? But it's because their plates didn't have any bones and nobody cleaned up. So okay, that makes sense. It's clicking now. It's clocking to me now. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oh, Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat at? Come on, man. It's a big line. How am I fucking this up? Come on. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak?
No.
Elementary. You were eating a boneless steak. Mr. Wright, say you are right. What would that prove? Oh shit. Fuck. Remember a testimony. She said she ate a T-bone steak. She said bone. Correct. I was testing you. Yeah, sure, Nick. Wait, I think I know how. I'm so confused. Did she eat the bone? No way she ate the bone. You ate the bone too. What? Who is this freak? Okay, I didn't. Okay, that's embarrassing. You didn't eat the steak, but then where did it go? Did she burn it? Oh, I think they threw it in the incinerator. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Oh, okay. See, I was thinking they burnt the costume in there. Well, they could have done both, I guess. But what's the point in that? I'm so lost. What is the point in that? I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Okay, that was a sloppy beginning, but I mean, like, come on, what? Why would I guess that she burned her steak, like that she incinerated her steak? That's so fucking stupid. I would just, and again, I guess, why would they specifically have boneless steaks when everyone else ate T-bone steak? Okay. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Oh. Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Shit. Oh, you already got this far. You couldn't, could you? I think your goons did. I'm assuming your goons were at the meeting. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Wait, meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Oh, okay, that wasn't exactly the tree I was barking up, but yeah, that works. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found laying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Would it be this picture? I would have to assume it's this picture. In fact, I'm gonna present.
Take that! Nope.
Nope. Oh, Mr. Wright, but I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know. Oh, fuck you. Right, okay. Samurai spear. What was the weapon then? Damn, am I really that ass, bro?
Yes.
I'm so confused now. What was the murder weapon? Would I present the spear?
Take that!
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That is a valid point. That is a super valid point. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Yeah, just sit this one out, big bro. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can indeed tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon. Okay, now I present this, right? Look at this photo. Yep, okay. I had the right idea. I just did the wrong thing first. That's all. I'm not a dumbass, I promise. I promise.
Okay.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Oh, order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth,
You still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Oh, she's shocked? Damn. Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. You nervous? In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely.
ironic, isn't it?
You mad? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way, I'm assuming. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there is a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on your ass now. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Yup, and you told on yourself because you told us Sal drove you. Recall your testimony. Yup, you told on yourself, bitch. Ah. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. I can speak. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Okay, that's what I said. Go back 2 videos. I said that 2 videos ago. They burned the costume in that, or I guess last video, they burned the costume in that bitch. I didn't realize they burned the fucking stakes in there too. That's fucking stupid, but they did it. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Shit, there's a few things I'd like you to do, you know what I'm saying? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you! You killed Jack Hammer! Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof. Come on. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now?
I guess. No decisive proof. She's not going to testify. I'll just say she did it and see what happens.
Miss Vasquez, you did it! That wasn't the question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. What do I do now?
I don't want to say no further questions. Testify again?
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify? Again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again?
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so I'm supposed to ask.
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! To come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
But she did it!
Objection!
What? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to fuck with Edgeworth a little bit, bro. He really liked me for real. I see. Very well.
Objection!
Here we go. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, Indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. Yeah, she must have really pissed this nigga off.
Here we go. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady,
When we found the body.
The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Okay. All right, let's press.
Security lady, when we found the body, assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of proceedings. Why?
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder, though.
Wait a second.
I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why? No, hold on, that doesn't track.
There was a murder after all.
But how would you know that?
Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. No, that doesn't make sense. Well, aren't you claiming you didn't know about the body?
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Objection!
Yes, thank you. Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Thank you. I'm glad he pointed it out. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Ha, gotcha. See, all right. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey. Fist bump, my guy. Fist bump, my dude. Me and him, we were on the same wavelength there. I'm like, wait a minute. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I just hate this bitch. That's it. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this?
Actually, isn't this like very illegal? Wouldn't that be like, that has to be, I'm not a lawyer, anybody familiar with how the law works, can the prosecution just rat out the person pressing charges? Like, I don't, or the witness like that? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect the reason. Yeah, let's hear it. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. That's a lie! That's a lie! That's a lie! Is there proof? Is there proof? Hold on. 2:30. He's dragging this foot. Guy back to go to the studios. The murder weapon. Blocked the path to the scene of the crime. Contains the photos of every victory scene. Cody's camera. Okay, I don't have any proof, but I'm gonna press her on that though. That's a lie. She wasn't there. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. She almost slipped. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her. Here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal and Oldbag. I know there's proof. I know there's proof that this bitch is lying. But what would that be? Why did she... How would I prove that she was lying about that? I can't use her testimony against her. Is there anything talking about the rehearsal? No one's mentioned the rehearsal in any of this proof. Would I use this photo? Block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. Contains photos of every victory scene. I don't know. I was with Sal and Oldbag. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? I'm not gonna lie. I was that kind of sexy though. Do I have problems? I do? Anyway, let's get back to this. The witness will continue her testimony. Only Powers was absent. We'll just start pressing. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember? What? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. I'm gonna just keep pressing. Why not? It don't cost me nothing. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Yes! Finally, you're not dick riding. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. What? The nigga got chest hairs. He looked like Wolverine. What are you talking about? We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Get it? Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Script directions. Knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. So left him behind. How did you know about the injury? This is the one part. So it's here that she's stumbling. Wow. What can I use? Would it be this photo? It is that, okay. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. No, he didn't. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer. What? You heard Mr. Manila wrong? Wait, what? What are these two options? Okay, hold on. She either saw Hammer limping. She had to have seen Hammer limping. Didn't hear anything from Mr. Hammer. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. Okay, that was what it was. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 when he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Gotcha. Gotcha. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? She cannot. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Yo, this bitch is getting tag teamed right now. She don't understand it. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I mean, I would have to say, of course I can, but I don't know. Of course I can prove it? Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. It would have to be that photo. Specifically, it would have to be. They said they wanted to move in a different way. I'm gonna try this. See what he does. This is my proof. Okay, I was right. I'm on the right. See, I'm not always dumb, guys. I'm not a dumbass all the time, guys. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if, yep, you're getting there, old man. As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. He was trying to kill this bitch. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Mrs. Vasquez's motive for murder. Well, or I should say she had no motive. Is it she had no motive? Self-defense, right? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Okay, that's what I figured. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Why are you so mad? Damn, I got you, bitch. I figured you out. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! I don't know who this is. Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Okay, this is from 5 years ago. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. Oh, this is Jack Hammer talking. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Oh, was this like her lover or something? Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Oh, this is actually getting kind of sad. Please. Oh, she holds a grudge against this nigga. Oh, I think I'm starting to piece it together now. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Wow. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Is this nigga giving me props? Yo, who is this nigga? Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Why is he standing like this? What is his posture? That is all. The court is adjourned. Holy, that was actually really cool. I fucked with that one. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. That nigga tried to frame you, gang. Damn, that's tough. So Hammer was a real piece of shit, huh? It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Wait, he said, why does he want to blame me? Why would you want to specifically do it to him? Because he used to be that nigga? I don't know. Not really sure.
No.
Sorry, what does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
Nick, you know that problem of yours? That problem where you present evidence that makes no sense?
You're doing it again.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
Oh, has my collar been undone the whole time?
I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Well, I don't know about that one, gang. Is something wrong?
No! Of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
What's up? Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? Like, you want to talk to me? What's going on? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you.
Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. What? Oh, he's lying, okay. I'm about to say, liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Like, you got a crush on me or something? Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago.
It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess. Nick! This is it! The new show this new... The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Ooh, that was good. That was good shit. Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. This looks like a crazy cover. Insane. Why does my boy Edgeworth look defeated? And it looks like this is the last. Looks like this is the last episode for this season, or this game, I should say. Okay, a brand new episode has been added. Wait, wrong game. Save it here, and wow, that was fun. That was a really dope twist. So, turns out the boy Jack Hammer wanted revenge on the producer D. Vasquez, because apparently this nigga, he used to be that guy. He used to be Pedro Pascal of samurai movies and shit. But he accidentally killed a nigga on set, and it almost tanked his career. I'm guessing D. Vasquez was probably close to the guy that he killed, so she ended up holding a grudge against him. So she ended up basically working that nigga to the bone. That's what I'm assuming anyway.
from the backstory they gave us and all that. So she ended up working that nigga to the bone. That nigga's career started kind of going downhill. Started working for peanuts, and he eventually held a grudge. So much so that he decided he wanted to kill her and get it over with, bruh. He wanted to get his get back by any means possible. So much so that he framed another nigga who I'm sure he had a good relationship with. He tried to frame him into doing it, but he ended up getting got instead. And man, talk about twists. We went from the old lady possibly doing it. Nigga, I thought the fucking assistant did it. Damn, so he really was faking his limp the whole time. I just assumed that everyone assumed he was limping because it's just a still photo. So I'm like, it just looks like it's too small for him. But I guess he was really limping the whole time. He was faking the funk. Damn, that's good shit. There's probably more in that whole D. Vasquez and Jack Hammer backstory. I'm curious, are they gonna put her away for good? Kind of want her to come back as a character though. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of fuck with her. I don't know. She just kind of has like a cool demeanor to her. But yeah, man, that was the video. Thanks for watching this far. You made it this far. That means you liked the video. So like the video. Subscribe if you want to as well. And until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later. Deuces.